Wow, that's weird.
That's really weird that it went down like that.
Were there any drop frames before? Or
No, it just said like 000. Still not showing though.
how does it say it's caught back up?
Oh, there it's going.
There it is. Okay.
All right.
All right.
You're gonna hear us talk about the stream coming back up, but it is back up. It looks like. I don't know. It was saying that OBS was still saying it was running, so it's really weird. Anyway,
So during all that, it's been a lot of back and forth of just people rotating between mid top. Urel's getting manhandled on bot, but with a nice little jump, actually, she's able to sneak in her gems, which is really huge for the offlaner to get those gems in. So now it puts Hong Kong 1 gem away, and she'll probably be able to sneak it in again if she does that same play. Nice little jump over the wall. But meanwhile, Diablo's in trouble.
Meanwhile, the silence pull perfectly on the Diablo, and they're able to get away, but they did take quite a beating. And you can kind of see the combo that Illidancing Queens is probably looking to pull in this game. Pun intended.
Ha.
Ha! Ha!
Both teams now just trying to delay some turn-ins, keeping eyes on everywhere, while also getting their own wave clear. Sylvanas not opting to take their level 7 yet. Holding that off on it. Actually went for the quest stacking at level 1.
Only 4 so far, though.
Yeah, that's usually where the times when you start seeing them taking the Haunting Wave at 7, so that way it gives them the free 3 stacks, and then you just do your Haunting Wave W. It does leave you very vulnerable. She is taking that. Yeah, right there.
Yep,
so now she could die there with that aggressive Haunting Wave, but the rest of the team didn't really
Ooh, they're looking. They were looking. They weren't able. Yeah, there's a nice little boot back by Jakebot to prevent a Diablo engage because Ronin was looking.
Yeah.
For some tasty cow meat.
It's full gems from Deckard. Emerald as well. I don't know my builds as much, so I'm not going to comment on it.
I don't know my builds at all. They're still trying to get that one turn in though, and Illidancing Queens are doing a really good job of preventing that, and they get a great combo on the Cassia, and she will fall.
Yeah, I mean, this is okay. I think as long as you can sneak it around, like Cassius, who gets us first? Kate gets us first, I think, with the delay from Deckard, so that is going to give Hong Kong the first turn in. So that's the benefit. Even though you do get that kill, you still have to keep eyes everywhere. Otherwise, they're just going to sneak it in a different location. So this is the power. Let's see what they're able to get with the Sylvanas push with the Weeb Weavers, turning off some buildings.
The Weeb Weavers, the best kind of weavers in the game, are weebs. Is that right? They're going for top lane, which is the boss lane, which is the best lane in this map.
I like Illidancing Queens is really good, making sure that their lane was pushed out in the middle, so that Weeb Weaver is actually really far away. Going to give them a little bit more time to clear out top with this team fight.
They're looking for the pull and slide with the Ring of Frost, and there's a sleep by the Deckard though, and that was really disengaged that fight for Illidancing Queens, or from Illidancing Queens. So Dax going down on the Jaina, being poked down by the Sylvanas and the Cassia. And I mean, that was a fantastic Deckard sleep.
Yeah, the sleep basically, I think, disrupted everything from Illidancing Queens and definitely won that fight. Meanwhile, on the bottom side, Blackstormers actually was fully beaten up. Malthael he had to back with like 10% HP. That will probably give Ashe. You're all have to get out there. Won't really be able to take much more. But they're still looking for a combo here in the middle.
Yeah, they are. They did pull off the Maiev. I can't remember the ult's call right now. Warden's Cage. There you go.
Yep.
And yet, Maiev is the one that go down. Born to Shine using the swipe. No. She was trying to get the gems. They do get the gems. They do avoid the pull, but that's 28 gems now in the hands of ETC, and they go down. I mean, I guess overall,
lots of gems to turn in, so it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, overall.
And the downside though is Hong Kong has another turn in. Back-to-back turn-ins with the Sylvanas. That is hard to come back from. Now the top lane's already gone. They're going to be able to push in mid. Did they get everybody in? Yeah, there goes Diablo.
It was so close. Man,
that was like them like the next 2 towers.
It should. No,
forts.
I was going to say that FC Hong Kong has been playing these engages really well, because I think both times it looks like the Illidancing Queens get the engage they kind of want, and FC Hong Kong just denies them what they want.
Yeah, Black Stormer on the rail came up there in that mid fight and at the right time to come provide some disruption after the Warden's Cage went down, since they didn't have the Deckard sleep that time. But they might actually not be able to get this mid fort. Looks like it will get cleaned up fast enough.
I mean, what's going on bottom lane though? At Mouth, he has to start winning that, right?
I mean, he'll kind of make it even, I think, but he might get caught out. Actually, neither fort are gonna go down.
Oh,
Looks like they're just gonna push in mid.
Oh, that's a lot of gems for Yotari, but oh, that was a fantastic usage of Fear the Reaper. That's what I can remember what it's called. To kind of just get away from that Diablo, because that would have been a very dead Malthael, and that he had what, 39 gems on him? Yeah, 38 gems.
Yeah.
It is over.
Well, that's a fort and a half. I think that's still pretty good value.
Yeah, I know Illidancing Queen's really going to want to look to try to push in some lanes. Hopefully try to get a fight, but they're down 13s. Jakebot going for that aggressive slide. Is he going to get away?
Nope.
Nice knockback.
Another pull. Ooh, I barely missed.
Yeah, so I mean, Illidancing Queens is in that weird spot where you're holding so big of a bank of gems that you're trying to sneak it in, but you're down so much on your lane control that it's hard to actually not show yourself of where you're going. Diablo doing a good job making sure nobody's getting a sneaky turn in. Same with Black Stormer. Hong Kong honestly just really playing their advantage here really well. If they can get a team wipe, it should spell GG because there's not many gems left. So I mean, Illidancing Queen's same talent tier. I think you almost kind of want to force try to get a pick. You don't see anybody else on the map. Jakebot getting his 2, but Ronin's still interrupting it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm actually really curious about this, because I feel like
it's all on Deckard too. It's all on Born to Shine to turn in basically everything.
You mean Stuka?
Oh,
Dance party.
I like it.
Rel goes down, but the counter APOC catches 3 of them, and the Cassia pull. Yeah, a great
almost got out.
Counter kill. FC Hong Kong again, even though they got I don't know if you want to say Rel got caught out because it was an ETC slide single target mosh pit, but even though they lose one member, they immediately turn around and get a kill to at least trade it even in a disadvantageous situation.
Yes, now Illidancing Queens can't do anything with that, so that was a great trade on their part. They're gonna keep this bank on Illidancing Queens. Uh-oh, Jaina's in trouble. Ooh, nice cleanse.
Yeah, boom.
Not enough.
That Jaina exploded. Oh, they're trying to kill the Cassia, but I don't think they have enough damage to come out. But oh, Malthael's ult goes down, takes out the Sylvanas, and now the Queens are looking for another kill, and I think they're going to get on the Cassia. Are they going to get it?
Already back up. Holy cow. Encore is so ridiculous.
Right? Rel, though.
Oh, that's a huge root.
Able to hit their R button just in time. Came back off cooldown just in time. Because they were also dead Z bye-bye.
Allow them to get a turn in.
Was that a 2 for nothing special, though?
2 for 1. Jaina died during the beginning of that fight. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. She died so long ago, I kind of forgot. That's 2 for 1, though.
Yeah.
2 for 1's still a good deal.
Yeah. They're
trying to get... Oh, that barely missed.
I like it. I hate it when people see an ability come out and they interrupt themselves. They're like, oh, I don't want to take that little bit of damage. No, keep going until you take damage. Don't interrupt yourself. So that might... sometimes I've seen some people in the time. Yeah, you don't interrupt yourself, even if there's unless it's a really big stun coming at you. If it's just some pokey damage, who cares?
What's the worst?
But a lot of times, some people panic.
They go, oh no! All right, Illidancing Queens going mid, looking to. Are they gonna look to push mid?
It's like it. Nice little positioning here from Jake. I'd like to see him a little bit more in the mid, so that way you can kind of interrupt them actually being mounted up. But they're going to catch Diablo. Okay, knockback. It's okay.
Yep. Top's already gone. Bottom is not doing much better. Malthael better be careful.
The good thing
they
about
have 63 gems. Oh, the ETC just got pulled immediately with a sleep. The counter trying to get off with the I can't Ring of Frost, but Setstrin being picked up on the Maiev, and they're gonna go down. Dax is gonna go down. That's a lot of gems. Yeah, you cannot go in there, Yatori. Like you gotta let that go. You have too many gems on your person.
That's gonna opt them to go right to boss, be able to push this top keep. I mean, it was almost looking good for Illidancing Queens because after that turn in, they could have gotten a second turn in. At least it controlled their lanes. But man, that was a big. Again, the sleeps are being huge, and they're being able to focus out the one target during the sleep, not interrupting anybody else or not waking up anybody else. And then at the end of the sleep, there's the APOC. So they were timing it out very well.
Yeah.
That opted for that.
I mean, those have been really great sleeps by Tiny. How do you say this? Tiny Kanotai? Notai? Is the K silent?
I'm assuming the K is silent. I'm saying Tiny Notai. Notai.
That's right. And I was gonna say, yeah, what Tuna says in chat is correct. Those stay a while APOC combos are very nice. I wish my Diamond players would do this in my Storm League games sometimes.
Yeah, no kidding. They're looking good.
Yeah. Oh, Malthael went a little bit too far out. The sleep went down, was woken up, so they were able to get away. That could have been a very bad situation for Illidancing Queens.
Yep. They're going to save this keep, though, which is a big win. I mean, there is basically a turn-in available for Hong Kong since they have the lane control. So that keep is essentially gone from this world by the next turn-in. I like this from Hong Kong. Like, not all the times you want to get as much structure damage as you can whenever you can. So these little plays like here where you see some people top, get a tower, get a wall here and there, and just poke out that structure advantage. Any little chance is always good to see.
They're turning in on the side of FC Hong Kong. Are they really going to get this? Are the Queens going to let this happen?
I don't think there's anything the Queens can do.
They have exactly
honestly.
60. What they had is a 5v5.
Oh, Jake. Yeah, but they were like
now Jake is
pushed into the lanes.
Man, his team is already bailed on poor Jake.
Yeah, they gave
like
up on
that team. I've never seen a team just leave their ATC behind so
they
fast.
They left them to dry.
High and dry. Oh, poor Jake.
Like,
I actually feel a little bad for
never
him.
mind.
They're like, he's dead. That could also be an in-game call too. Jake could have said, "Leave me." You know, we don't know. We're just making jokes, but that was pretty funny. All right, FC Hong Kong probably looking for. I mean, they could be looking to end here. They got all three pushed in. Top keeps assuredly going to go down. I would imagine once the Weave Weaver eventually gets there. They have ETC dead for 10 more seconds. Luckily for the Illidancing Queens, no one's going too far out, making them themselves look too juicy. Yeah, so instead, Hong Kong, yep, they're gonna just do oops all keeps.
Oops all keeps. But level 20 fight here. Is Illidancing Queens gonna try to go for the fight? ETC is looking up for it. But again, once again, way up there. Diablo's not looking at him. Oh, nice cleanse there. That was really good from Jake that time.
The pool, the sleep, 4-person sleep. The Warden's Cage goes down. Oh my goodness. Everyone went in there. That's got to be a mosh pit, right? Yeah. Mosh pit, Ring of Frost, everything came out to play. 3 for nothing. FC Hong Kong. Oh, 4 for nothing, actually. Diablo had souls. 4 for nothing.
The respect.
Wow.
That's what they were looking for. That's the combo.
That was the combo. They waited all game for it.
Is it enough? Is it too late? And that was down 20s. But they're going to basically do that probably 2 or 3 more times to get back into the game. Or at least to get back the game into even territory. Probably like at least they'll have a turn in here. Looks like they are opting for as many of the camps, forts, structure damage before the enemy team reses. And then, when the teams have got like 5-10 seconds left, then go get your turn in. I like that. Push out your lanes as much as possible. We're probably gonna want to see somebody go up top. Malthael has a turn in by himself by like next 3 times it's over.
I don't know if it's 3 times over. 84 gems. It's not 3 times.
They do still want to get a turn in. Everybody is going to be up, so they will have the ability to go and delay. Deckard and Urel has a lot of delay.
This seems weird.
I'd like to see Malthael get a turn in.
Yeah. They got the lanes pushed back up a little bit. But I don't
literally
know
only Malthael.
Yeah. It doesn't look like FC Hong Kong realizes, though.
I think they were just like, okay, we'll let them do it because we can push things out. All the lanes are pushed out. It's kind of like one of those scenarios. I think they definitely had enough time. Like, they had to have known. I think they had enough time to delay it. But it's one of those things like, okay, just let them turn in. we've been winning the team fights. Don't group up for the big wombo combo and just fear the web weavers, wee weavers.
The wee weavers. All right, here we go. We got one fort down in the middle. Illidancing Queen's hoping to probably get, I would imagine, at least two more forts because they really need to keep pressure to get back in this game.
Yeah, they're gonna want to keep them here for as long as possible.
They have everything though.
Push out.
Everybody has every ult.
This is gonna come down. Who makes the first move?
Who overcommits first? Sleep going out, catching the mouth IL. Oh no. Oh no, that mouth AL is not going to make it out of there. Ring of Frost goes down, Warden Cage goes down as well though, and they catch off 2 of the members of FC Hong Kong, and I don't think Rel gets out of this too. With oh, okay, never mind. Apparently she does.
Speed, by the way.
Oh, I thought they were going to
that was...
I thought she was going to swipe him back, because swipe was up.
Malthael has the... he has the respawn, doesn't he? I guess we can't see the cooldown of the respawn, but he has that talent. I guess the option not... I don't know if he used it already or not.
Maybe they're opting not to because it's like a 2-for-1.
But this would definitely be the time to take it. That's exactly the time to take the respawn if he has it. I can't see that cooldown. I don't think. No, he does. Yeah, he has the button. I don't know. That was definitely the 100% time to take it because with 2 dead, that gives you a 5-3 advantage.
Look at this.
Doesn't matter.
Look at this rotation. They're avoiding the minion creep. Oh my goodness.
Yep.
That I don't see that in Diamond. Like what the hell? This is Division E, right? Are we sure we're not in? Like both these teams are not playing like Division E teams from what I can see.
Yeah, I like that little fight there. Malthael did get picked off, and they actually had a really good stun lock combo with Cassia hitting the Valkyrie there, but then it actually still trapped 2 people in that little choke point, and then Maya just went to town with that choke point. Hopefully they can push off and get the top keep for this, or the top fort for this. This is getting to late game, so these, the boss and stuff is going to start doing a lot of damage. They have another turn in.
Yep.
They're going to opt for it. Looks like they are.
Yeah, they're gonna
leave the boss to be the distraction.
I think I would have liked them to time that better, to get the turn in right when the boss is being picked up, so they can at least push the boss a little bit instead of giving it away.
But the right idea, the same idea is still there. Since now it does allow them to push the lane in, so now the Wee Weavers are going to be all the way up here with them.
I appreciate that you keep saying Wee Weavers like a true gentleman.
I'm trying. It's hard, honestly. Like you have to get really into used to it.
That's what they are, though. I don't know why it's so hard. It's just a natural fact that they're Wee Weavers.
Just say what they are. Just call them what it is.
Yeah, come on. That mid one is not going to do anything. That's going to be dead before it gets anywhere. Bottom one, I don't even know if that gets to the keep. This top one's like the only one for the Illidancing Queens that's going to get any chance of value. And it looks like the FC Hong Kong is there and ready, and they're just gonna take that out before it even hits it. Oh,
the blink mosh. Oh,
yeah. What? Whoa! Did he go
bold?
For that?
It was bold.
It was. That was a nice little combo, though. Again, the silence inside the Warden's cage. 3 down. I'm just kind of watching everything. Was that the Rel
that be able to chase this down.
Needed out? Dax is not gonna make it. Oh,
nice root.
Oh. All right, so that was a 4-for-1. Do you know? Did you see what happened? Because I saw a lot of stuff go down.
Mosh, they had the blink mosh, and then we still had another big sleep in APOC. So blink mosh, and then blink mosh, sleep, APOC against Illidancing Queens, which hit like 3 or 4 people. There was also like a 3-man Ring of Frost, but I think more of the damage still went to the side of Hong Kong. But
wow, this core defense. Hello.
Defend it. Oh, almost.
Yeah.
Still might be able to. Honestly, it still can't end.
Yeah, they're all really low now. That was actually... Oh, that's so many catapults. That
was enough, honestly. It was enough.
Yep, and they have core pressure going on bot lane.
Yeah, Hong Kong actually... Yeah, I'm surprised actually that Wee Weaver was able to take that bot keep because it had to go through so many catapults.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised by that too, actually. Because it was like already... I feel like it was already at 3/4 health, sitting at the first fort, and it was like stopped by 2 catapults.
Right.
I kind of want to rewatch that on my own time later to see how it made it through, because that's fascinating to me.
Looking at the damage here, we got Malthael at the top damage for his team, followed by the Maiev, and then Jaina. We got Cassia into the Sylvanas with that 50,000. Malthael, doing a lot of damage to this team.
No, I think both teams have been doing a really good job with their combos, particularly late game. Like, these team fights are close.
Now it's the risky part. It's honestly now it's back to even though the lane like mostly pushed in for Hong Kong.
Oh, okay, good.
It's
I thought
gonna
it
come
crashed
down
for a
to
second. Everything froze for a second. I was like, oh no.
yeah, trying to even out this catapult pressure. Let's try to see who sees people on the map. The dancing queens have okay. They're just now seeing Urel in mid, okay, and everybody else. So now they know where they are. So they're able to clear out the bottom lane now. Jakebot still playing the sneaky, passive warding.
Mm-hmm.
What's the time on boss? We got a minute until boss.
Yep. Well, they're gonna do the turn in.
Well, Hong Kong almost have a turn in again. Yeah.
They think they have
5 away.
Oh no, they're 5 away. Yeah.
But the lanes are pushed in, so they have to they basically have to wait for Illidancing queens to push in lanes, and it's kind of like those risky spots where you want the lanes, you want to kill lanes because you don't want all this catapult pressure. Because I mean, these catapults are going to start building up. There's going to be 3 catapults on the core in like in the next 20 seconds that they're going to have to deal with. And if they take a team fight in the next, 30 seconds, this catapults are going to whittle away.
Mm-hmm. There are 2 catapults at the core. A third one is on its merry way. That Malthael looks like they've been caught out, and they're able to walk away though. And there is the full-on combo from both sides, frankly, going down. A Ring of Frost lands within the Warden's Cage and the silence from the Stooky Bookie, and that is 2 kills for the price of 0 so far. No, because Malthael, did he die? He died, right?
He died, but he came back.
Okay.
So
2 kills for the price of 1. And he did use his res that time.
Yeah, that time he used the res again. Yeah, if that fight lasted longer, like let's say they didn't get any kills, or like the fights that everybody dissipated, and then you started doing that little dancing stuff, they could have lost the game just from catapult pressure. So it actually worked out that Malthael died and used the res to kill the catapults faster.
Mm-hmm.
Big brains.
Both teams looking at the. Oh no.
I was about to say she has no ultimate, so she can die pretty easily. And they know Diablo has no souls, and they see him bottom.
Yep, they're looking for the boss. I don't think... Does this boss end the game? It is almost 26 minutes in.
I think with how fast Hong Kong have been able to kill Merc pressure, I don't think it does. I think it's a keep, but I don't think it ends.
I have
unless
to
they
say...
get kills. Especially doesn't do it now with the Wee Weaver.
Right, for sure. Wee Weaver nullifies that. I was going to say, I agree with Tuna in chat. I feel like every one of these team fights, I need to rewatch these replays in slow motion, because there are so many circle ults.
Yes, everybody's got the big R's.
Everybody has a lot of big R's, and they're all being pressed at the same time. It's just like a cluster of data, of motion going on. All right, Wee Weaver coming mid. And it looks like
this is gonna be the next big fight. Mosh Pit
just came back. FC Hong Kong is ignoring that boss, and they're gonna be pushing for the core.
Yeah, they want a team fight win.
And
there's no ultimate for Urel, so Urel is the squishiest one here, and Diablo has no souls.
There we go, Jakebot getting the dance party going on. We have Maya pulling into that party. Sleep goes down, Ring goes down, everything goes down, and no one's dead.
Yep. Yeah, that's actually probably the least destructive.
Not quite. Didn't get the Diablo. Malthael does go down to the Cassia. Another person falls. Yeah.
Wait, boss is actually on red team's core.
Right.
Pretty healthy, actually.
It's not that healthy.
If they can live and push them off here,
so?
which they should be able to do with Jaina.
I don't think the boss ends.
The boss doesn't end, no. But it'll take a lot of % damage.
Yeah. Oh,
and if they start getting some kills...
Heck, I feel
there's
like
another
Diablo...
Wee Weaver here. No, it should be over. There's a lot of catapults. Yeah, there you go.
There's a whole lot of stuff going on.
There's a whole lot of stuff going on.
GG's. Game number 1 goes to the FC Hong Kong. And I really hope both teams pick a little bit easier team fight comps for us to try to call next game number 2, because I was having a hard time calling those.
You just start saying all the abilities that go down.
Yeah. I mean, all of them went down at once. All right. Final thoughts, Snag, before we... Well, I think we owe a dance. So, any final thoughts before we go do that?
Why? They claimed it.
Huh? I mean, Crow claimed it earlier.
Yeah, we did that one.
Did you, though? Did you actually do it?
I did it better than you did.
Wow.
So that's Crow.
Did he? I mean, that's some BS.
Overall, the fight, I think, really good. Deckard, I think, was probably MVP for his team, and then Maya for the Illidancing Queen. But honestly, it's basically both teams pressed R at right times and made very fast, very destructive team fights. I think it just came down to where Hong Kong's damage was a little bit more predictable, I think, and their ultimates were just placed a little bit better, so they came out on top.
Cool. All right. Well, it looks like we're already going to go to game number 2. We want first pick. They pick Shrines. Okay, so they took. We're going to Infernal Shrines, picked by
Right.
FC Hong Kong. The Illidancing Queens opted for first pick. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back for game number 2. All right. We are back. We're going to go into game number 2. Like I said, we're going to Infernal Shrines, picked by FC Hong Kong.
Yeah, I think they're making a statement here. So currently, Illidancing Queens is 3-0 on Infernal Shrines, and this was picked by Hong Kong, who have not played this map yet this season, according to the stats as of yesterday. So
sometimes you just gotta go to the maps that
just
you
gotta
know
flex.
That your opponent likes. Yeah, you gotta flex a little bit. Ooh.
See if we're gonna see some of the same bans. Maybe we might get the Maev ban. Maybe we get the Deckard ban. Deckard actually has been banned a few times by Illidancing Queen, so maybe we'll see that this game as the respect.
It's like hold me close, my tiny no tie.
Okay, so it's
right?
tie. Yeah.
Okay.
Like Thai food.
Yeah. No tie.
Keeping with the Kel'Thas ban. Keeping with what they know. Yeah.
Kel'Thas is not only the best hero in the game. This is probably his best map to be the best hero in the game.
Yeah. Right. So.
And then Mei gets banned out as well. Same bans as before. Yep. Let's say
so
Diva's
far,
about to come down the hammer.
Does Illidancing Queen just basically try to do the same comp again and just be like, "Hey, we're banning out Deckard like on the second ban phase, right? To get him out of the to get him out of the way, and then try to do the same things." Oh, but they're breaking it up and banning Stukov, so it can be reset a little bit.
Why?
I wonder if that means if Illidancing Queen's going to pick up the Deckard. So from their stats, it looks like of their top healers, it's Deckard and Stukov. So with Stukov out, I wonder if they're going to prioritize the Deckard a little bit more. They do like the ETC and Diablo, so they might prioritize that in the first round.
Diablo. Okay. This is a really good
Swapping,
Diablo map.
It is. A lot of nice. All the objective areas are basically surrounded stuns in a circle.
Good old water.
No time for that. That's pretty good. I like that.
Real quick, I'm gonna look through this. We had. Oh wait. Nematode and Tiny Notai. Malfurion and Greymane being picked up. I should do these shoutouts afterwards, after the draft. I'm gonna do that instead because I have a lot to catch up on. I think. Because I was trying to do sound issue checks. Malfurion though is an interesting support to be taken up because they do have that instant root with the silence as well on their ultimate. They tend to be a favorite of certain people that love to live in the past. That'd be you, Snake.
No, Malf is still always good.
Yes, no,
silence is still pretty powerful.
I'd say Malf is actually better nowadays with the meta shift that has kind of been thrust upon us. Greymane also being picked, like I said. And on the side of Illidancing Queens, we got Captain Pew Pew and Orphea being selected.
So I would imagine we're probably going to see an ETC ban from Illidancing Queens. Yeah, okay. Called it!
Yeah.
What?
I mean, ETC does give Dibbles a living hell. Oh, Muradin being picked up.
He picked it up so fast.
Yeah.
I don't think he was probably expecting the ETC ban, just like, all right, I'm just going to rip Muradin. You know, a little tougher on this map because of all the monkeys on the shrine. And now they're picking up the Jaina for that wave clear rotation and some of that burst. There's still a lot of lockdown being shown by Hong Kong with the Muradin, Stormbolt, Jaina, and Malfurion route. With the Greymane, that's a lot of blow up potential. You have you have Bullet for Diablo already, Jaina follow up. You know, people are gonna melt on Illidancing Queens.
Are dying.
People are dying.
Or will be at least. Oh. Rhaegar and Leoric. Is that gonna be a Bloodlust Rhaegar?
Now we get Hell in the Cell is what we're getting, right? Is that what it's called? Or is that the cage? Is Hell in the Cell the one with Entomb and Flame Breath?
I thought that was. Wait, I gotta put these names in. Okay, that's fine. Hold on. Yatori's on New York. I thought it was like a.
Oh, Black Stormer's on your Elegant, so it's easy.
No, I thought Leoric Entomb with Flame Breath, like Diablo was like called a barbecue or something like that. Not Hell in a Storm.
Hell in a Cell.
Hell in a Cell.
Because Entomb's like a cell. I'm going with it.
That's probably fine. Because also you're probably gonna see Orphea's whatever the hell. It's called.
That's
bounce,
also
the bouncy bounce ult.
Bouncy bounce ult. What is it called?
I don't know, man.
Beast, Eternal Beast. There you go.
Eternally feasting on the bouncy bounce. Illidancing Queens.
I like that's always
really
like
their
old
combo
too.
setups.
Yeah, I like it's basically all reliant on the Entomb. A little easier to hit than the Warden's Cage. But yeah, they'll have Entomb, Feast, APOC, or Flame Breath with
Dirty
the
bathtub.
Rhaegar to try to do some damage. But on the other side, you have just basically a one-hit kill combo from Hong Kong.
One hit kill. All right, here we go. Game number 2. Illidancing Queens on the left in blue, hoping to get a victory so we can go to game number 3. We got Jakebot on the Dibbles, Born to Shine on the Rhaegar, Setstrin on the Orphan, Yotaru on the Leoric, and Dax playing Captain Pew Pew.
And on the red team, Hong Kong, FC Hong Kong. We got Ronin on that Murden, Blackstormer on the Urel, Tiny No Tie on the Malfurion, Nematode, Greymane, and Cake on the Jaina. On Elsa. Am I allowed to say that? Are we getting sued now?
You can say Elsa. Yeah, whatever. That's fine. Let's give them new names. What is Leoric? What's their good new name for that?
Although technically she's not on the Elsa skin, so it doesn't quite work.
That's fair. I was gonna say Muradin is now Murderin, right? Because he's gonna murder.
He's always been murdering. Yeah.
Right. So I think that's a good nickname. Also,
he's even better when you go
he went third win though. He's not going the murdering build.
Not as much, but a lot more wave clear for Hong Kong so far, giving him that early rotational advantage. Let's see if Ronin's gonna play some little warding, get his stacks going up.
They're looking. They're looking.
You're not gonna do anything to Murden. There's not enough CC available for interrupt his jump.
Yet.
Honestly, there's really never gonna be enough CC.
I'm thinking actually. Penetrating round? Does that stop it? It stops it.
It does. Right? If you hit it in the middle of the jump, it will stop it. Yeah.
And it'll scuff
or
it.
like right on the animation.
Right. Yeah. So just have godlike reflexes. Easy. Camp players pretty good on the side of FC Hong Kong. They get that, and they're immediately going to turn their attention to the bot lane, where I presume they're going to get this wave and then go get the bot camp. Yes?
Yeah, Murden did show going that direction, so I think they know about it. Yeah, Jakebot looks like he probably assumes that they're all going there. They was scouted out with the Greymane and the Jaina, but the rest of his team is opting to go clear mid.
Greymane, Jaina make for pretty good camp take.
Yeah. Okay, using the medallion there, make sure he doesn't get stunned, since the rest of his team wasn't there. I'm okay with that. Oh, that's pretty good. They could have followed up on that with everybody there and his team not being there. He could have died. I think that was a good medallion use.
That's fair.
Top lane, Yotaru is actually, he was beating Urel. Looks like he is still kind of beating, kind of even right now. But Urel is lower on mana, which is a bigger deal, or which is bigger for Urel. Yorick, if I can talk.
Talk good. Me no talk good. They're getting the top camp, by the way, really quickly. They're just getting every camp. Everybody's getting camps tonight.
Honestly, they're both playing it pretty, exactly as Infernal Shrine seems to be played. This is a solved map, basically, on how your rotations work, the timings of your rotations.
Oh, no.
But, yeah, see, that's why Diablo used the medallion. See, that was worth it. He could have died.
They turned on that Leoric. The target, I think, was Diablo for about a half second. And then Yotori on the Leoric presented his soft, supple body for easy
bony body?
No, it's soft and supple.
Oh, no. Supple bones.
I don't know about you, but that's the only way I think of Leoric is soft and supple.
Everybody knows that you like to lay on, the chest of your significant other, and they're being very bony.
One in chat if you think Leoric is soft and supple, or 2 if you think he's bony and dry. Come on, let's be honest here. We got a pin on the Jaina on Elsa.
She died fast.
And she died hella fast.
Before you even got the word pin out, I think she was already dead.
Alright, so we got the queens cleaning up the objectives, cleaning the monkeys as fast as they can before Elsa comes back to play. Rel jumping in there.
Fight here.
Yeah, they're looking.
They're going to delay as much as possible.
Oh my goodness, that's so much damage into the Greymane though. And then it looks like they're going to be low.
If they can get him low enough, Jaina's coming back. They'll have a combo available, and they're pretty low. A Jaina combo can kill a bunch of people.
That's true. and she is back to play. And Diablo will go down.
Give him the objective.
So is
Greymane!
Yeah.
Oh my
no,
god.
Fair. Actually,
Greymane
it's
with the 20 health.
It's Elsa. Snag is Elsa. There's no Jaina in this game.
True. Yeah, what Jaina? Yeah, yeah. She's
Also,
not on the skin.
Chat is less fun because they're just saying 2 for hard, bone and dry. I mean, come on. Come on.
Come on.
Soft and
Nima's on Greymane.
soft. Like, you don't imagine just laying down in bed with Leoric's soft, supple, quivering body? No one does that? Is it just me?
That's just you.
Anyway, they cleared that John Cena very, very quickly, and you can tell the power of their comp with that, because they just took everything to clear the camps, monkeys.
I like this rotation from Black Stormer with the Urel. She was showing up. She's like, hey guys, let's do this. I'm here. And then she's like, never mind. It's always good to see those offlaners that will make those rotations, you know, realizing that you don't have to just sit in your lane. Like, you can leave your lane if there's nothing to do in it. Especially with the new globe soaking stuff, like, you have now 40 seconds to actually pick up your soak. You got a lot of room to do things.
Oh no, the orphan got stunned. I think they used their medallion there, didn't they?
They did, yep.
And they got the turn, got the murdering. That's pretty good. Pretty well done by Setstrin on the orphan, making sure they got out of kill range so that they could take care of murdering.
Yeah, I think the Orphea was, and what I'm thinking is what she was doing. She picked the medallion, hoping that she would get her Q and do the dash. And since the roots was really well placed by Tiny behind the Orphea, she couldn't dash away. So she actually medallioned to that. Urel died fast. Actually medallioned so that way they could dash backwards.
I was actually scratching my shoulder because it's a little itchy, and I was like, "Oh no, they're about to die. I have to get my camera moving a little bit." I think I caught most of it.
Teams, I mean, like,
was
last game they play these big wombo combos. This game they're both playing these blow up comps. I mean, they want things to be over fast. They do not want any dilly-dallying. No kerfuffling going on here.
No dilly-dallying.
They do not like the kerfuffles.
There it is, Ring of Frost going down. Getting really nobody though, and there is the Bopper, the big Bopper themselves, going on and hitting some good damage on the side onto FC Hong Kong. But as last game, they're able to make a turn, take out the Rhaegar, and they're still looking for blood. Are they going to get the Captain Pew Pew? No, they're going to get it.
I mean, the big thing there is the Urel rotation. I mean, the Urel being up there, being able to jump on the backline, get some knockbacks, cause that disruption. Yataru was like, I'm not going to get there and fast, and so I'm going to keep clearing, which is okay, because clearing waves, honestly, they're still even on experience, so it's not that big of a deal to really lose those deaths when you have somebody still picking up soak. I think they might fight this.
I think they're going to fight this.
Oh my goodness. But they don't have anybody else.
That's a huge entomb. 4 people inside. 2 of them do not escape with their teeny tiny lives.
That was the better timing for the dancing. Our Eternal Feast was still on cooldown during that entomb. So
okay, that's what I thought.
It just came up at the end of the fight, basically. Yeah.
That was actually a really good job, though, by who jumped in? Was it Diablo jumped in to prevent them from trying to get
from capping.
To cap and get anything going to maybe hopefully escape from their eternal torture.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. So like you take some of those team fights and you're using all your abilities before it's really like there's anything to fight over. So Hong Kong won the fight on top lane where they're just fighting over a wall, but Illidancing Queen won the team fight when there's an objective up, so they have the lead.
There's another entomb with an APOC. They were able to squeak by though. And the turn goes down. A lot of people low on the side of Illidancing Queens, and it looks like Orphea will go down.
Both mages going down.
Oh, Elsa went down. I missed that. Is that Diablo going to go down now from the root? Another jump from the Goomba stomping of Rel. Even
both
trade.
mages kind of like, because these are actually both very melee centric mages, basically. Like they have to be close range, and they're both getting bodied by the tanks, which is the problem of these 2 mages. Urel's doing a really good job of just getting the big 4-man stuns. Jakebot doing a self ancestral with his well.
And there we got another engage on
Tomb is always
back.
Holy cow! Like
yeah. But they're not really able to do much follow-up with it because Orphea was dead.
Yeah.
And not quite back yet.
She does have Feast back up.
Yeah, there goes Feast. Now they're going to be like about 10-second difference. Yeah, I kind of would have liked to see one of those two ults be held. Either Entomb. I know it was juicy, but like you didn't have the follow-up, or the Feast, because now you got like 11-second difference between Feast and Entomb, so you're going to have to hold it a little bit longer. Because it's going to be back up for this team fight, it looks like.
I mean, Bullet's back up, Tranquility's back up, and Ring of Frost. These fights are lasting a lot longer now.
Trying to back up, not quite making it.
Oh, nice.
That was a great APOC, catching Mirrodin. But the
big
turnaround, oh my goodness. And there it is again, freaking Entomb.
These tubes are huge.
Entombs are up all the time.
That turned not the way I thought it was going to go. But when you're getting 4 Entombs every team fight, I mean, I guess it's going to work. They actually might be able to get a 5-man. Oh, they're chasing this Gray main. All right, there's Diablo. They do get all 5 eventually. Mirrodin did res, but he was dead during that, team fight that you want to count it.
And Immortal goes to the blue team.
Yeah, it's actually a big deal because so much of that team fight was done on Illidancing's side of the lane. Like they were basically in Illidancing's towers almost. But this will give them top fort very easily. Might probably get keep wall. I don't think they'll get the rest of the keep, but I think it should guarantee keep wall.
I feel like that was an early use of Hyperion.
Yeah, probably a little bit, because I think that fort was like, they're not defending the fort.
Yeah. Like here would be better.
But they're actually not gonna be able to get wall now.
They'll get half a tower. Well, they had one tower, I mean like half the towers and one of the 2 towers. And they got the gate. It's not the worst thing in the world.
But it gives them a level lead.
Bottom camp.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're up in level. They have pretty good map control, and it looks like they're looking to... Are they looking to invade or looking to go for it?
Just make sure to get some scouting. Some good use, some posturing, getting that warding, as those leaguers would call it. But all 5 members still here. Nobody rotating off to get that level 16 like it. Illidancing Queen being like, hey, we don't really need to fight, noticing how close they are to 16. I really like it too. They're not showing too many people in lane. That's really good. Like it's really good to see that of them. I mean, now Raynor is, but originally it was just the Leorc and the Rhaegar.
Yeah,
I'm actually for 16.
I've actually been pretty impressed with both these teams' ability to remain out of vision on the most part.
Well, they're keeping it on the forefront of their minds of like as being an important aspect. Don't give your enemy team too much information if they don't need it. The level 16 is reached. Are they going to be able to be aggro? Yeah.
It looks like they're looking for it.
Oh, okay. They're backing up.
But the way that FC Hong Kong just like mounts up and goes together, like not this time, but like they have been like kind of mounting up like as a group and just kind of charging ahead.
Be aggro. Be aggro on the camp. Go for it. Yes.
Go. Here we go. Nice knockback by the Rel. But they know they coming.
Keep going.
Oh, they gave it up.
They don't have Leo. Never mind. I just noticed Leo's down there.
That's fair.
All right.
Now they should go back. Be aggro. They see Leo though.
Oh, that's true.
Dun 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 dun.
Leo is probably hard to kill, but you got dismounted.
Oh no, I don't know about that one.
That was a bold move, Cake. Bold move.
Cake. Even if Ring hits him, if he's still in ghost form, it doesn't hit him. I don't think he realized that he took the ominous wrath. I'm gonna say
the longer lasting one.
Yeah, I think that's what it was, because I think where he placed that ring would have worked if not for ominous wrath.
I mean, ring is a pretty short cooldown, but honestly, that's one of those moments where you wait for your Mirrodin to nice and team keeping everybody here. He might sacrifice his life. Good APOC.
Yep, and there is the captain or the bouncy bounce going down, and 2 for 1. That's worth it, I think, in the eyes of a Leorc who has trait value.
Yeah, I like that. That he knows his team was coming. I'm just gonna tomb everybody here because they're in front of the wall and keep them here for at least 2 to 3 seconds until to give my team enough time to come by with ultimates. The APOC follow up because that's a global, and then great communication for his team there. Gonna try to stop talking during these team fights. So that way you can do your thing.
I mean, these team fights have been nuts. It's kind of hard to keep up, to be honest, because a lot goes down every single time.
Yep.
Alright, Illidancing Queens getting this objective, taking out the monkeys as fast as they can, and they're trying their darndest to take us to game number 3.
Why do you have to make us talk more?
I have a feeling they're going to succeed. There's a good chance of it. Although FC Hong Kong has been showing that they are really strong in the team fight department. They are actually, that's a nice little feint. They took that camp so fast, but they made Illidancing Queens think they were coming in, so they backed up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So they got the camp.
Yeah, so that will at least get some pressure in a different lane.
Right.
We're going to give up this fort. Try to get a bait over the wall. I think once they see Leo leave, I think they can probably take a fight after the Punisher jumps.
I don't know, though. Entomb, APOC, and
Entomb's
Feast
no
are
longer...
up.
They see Leo mid. I think after this Punisher jumps, they should be able to fight. Because otherwise they're going to be down level 20s.
Oh, I want to see an Entomb right there when he got left on.
Leo is mid.
Oh, I don't know. Sorry.
That's why I was saying this.
I kind of want to see Leo
that Hong
here.
Kong should take the fight.
Yeah, that's fair. I kind of really want Leo here, I guess.
Yeah, I think that's when you have the objective and you're already up a level. I think that's the time when you want to be aggro with it. Try to get that keep. After the Punisher jumps, that's usually a pretty good Entomb target. But you know, it's jumping on a Murden and it's behind a fort or behind a wall.
Right, but no, I guess it's true. It's not 20 yet. If it 20 is like definitely worth it because Murden.
Definitely at 20, 100%.
I just really want to see a sick Entomb like over a wall or gate or whatever. Like those are
He
the
did
best
that in the mid lane. That's what he did in mid. That's what he kept him there.
I want to see it again. I want to see more.
Okay. So greedy.
I ain't like
just do it all the time.
I don't know if people can see
all of the walls.
But like this little spot right here with the half circle, like that, the Entombs from there are so great too. They feel so good.
They are. Yep. Basically, Linehouse is super greedy and just wants Yutaro to only Entomb over walls.
Yeah, you gotta flex.
If we see another Entomb that's just, you know, a raw
plain,
Entomb in the middle of the lane.
Basic bitch with 4 people inside of it. Like, whatever. I want to see one person but trapped over a wall where they can't move at all.
Yeah,
that's
those
the
are
big
fun.
Brain. That's the big brain Entomb. Actually, speaking
Level 20.
of though, yeah. Are they going to do it?
Entomb.
They're going to rip it?
Oh,
no! Miscommunication there. But I think she still dies.
Yeah, she does. Still a
and
lot
now,
of damage.
Yep. Oh, they were looking.
Dies.
That was super close. Why aren't they killing that tower? They're going to get the camp, I guess? Dax is killing that tower.
Dax has got it.
Captain Pew Pew takes the tower.
He knows what's up.
Mm-hmm. That is 2 ults, though. One ended up being a little bit longer than the other. And now...
They still might push this keep.
I think they get this keep, right? 30 seconds for Rel
Tune's
being
up
down.
Yeah. Tune's up in 15 seconds.
Right.
Another team fight.
And they still have APOC and Feast. I think this is a keep. There's a very good chance, though, they're going to be looking for a fight
by accident.
What's that?
You've Born to Shine, I think, randomly used their medallion on the fort.
Oh. Well, you gotta show that fort who's boss sometimes.
You gotta make sure that you press the button at least once in your game. To get used to your fingers. You gotta warm up the fingies.
That fort's slow though is impressive, to be honest here.
Doesn't slow anymore.
Oh, come on. Over the wall. Over the wall. Give it to me. Give it to me, Tori. Get Elsa. Get Rel. Get anybody. It's 20 to 19. Come on! Oh, I just want to see it. I thought that was good. Good time. That was a good time to get 2-3 kills. Right?
I level 20 now. They were. It would have been good. So this damage. Orphea's up there as we expect. Greymane with that 45,000. We got Urel with the 15,000 soak. And Leoric with 18,000. I haven't really commented about any of these talents. We do have the charging from Diablo with the armor at 4. Not bad. Giving themselves some armor.
Here they come.
But even level 20s.
Even level 20s. Map pressure on the side of Illidancing Queens is in their favor.
Pretty heavily, honestly.
FC Hong Kong looking for that fight to get their first Punisher of the game. I feel like Entomb's coming.
Oh.
He's walking up. He didn't get it. But that Rel is really deep in the backline. She uses her ultimate to kind of save herself some damage, but I think the Greymane is getting kind of bullied. Oh, what a stun by the Diablo. Jakebot taking out the Malfurion, followed up with the Orphea. Mirrodin going down as well. 2-0 in favor of the Queens.
They were
And I
deciding
think,
whether they want to go end. They might look
yeah.
for more kills.
Oh, they're looking. They're
Yep.
looking. Greymane's going to go down. I think Elsa's going to go down. Yep.
They're just gonna get
And
everybody.
Rel
Actually,
is
they can
going
just end
down.
now.
Now they can end. 5-0 team wipe. And is Yatori still going to work on this? I guess he doesn't really feel like walking away. I don't really blame him.
So just gotta complete the objective. Feel like he did stuff.
He's like,
He
well,
gets it before.
I mean,
You gotta get it before it wins.
It probably is a stat of how many monkeys you've cleared. So, you know.
Oh no, he didn't get it.
Oh, unfortunate.
Come on.
Ah, you gotta get the objective. Like you can't have to finish that beforehand. All right. That was really well played by the Queens in game number 2 after losing a very close game number 1. They are very good at that combo though. I feel like the that combo I think worked better overall. The Entomb, APOC, Feast combo.
Yeah, I mean, especially that one in mid. I think that was probably the. I mean, they were already winning during that because I think they had won all the objectives, but I think that one really sealed the deal.
So, real quick, while we are waiting for game number 3, I'm gonna say I'm looking at through this, and I want to say thank you to. Okay, here we go. We got a lot. Follow Robert. I don't know what that is. I happened 3 hours ago. Thank you for the follow. OGGO. Nematode. That's a dance. F22 Raptor 311. That's a whole lot going on there, that name. Hirobi29. Thank you all for the follows. Welcome to the Mouse House. And also, Dax, Hots, thank you for the 5 gifted community subs. Appreciate that. They are all now, what is it, top tier levels of the Mouse House? Is that how that works? Highest tier?
What subs?
Yeah, the subs. They go.
Yeah, do you have it separated by different subs?
I think I have the 1 sub level. I mean, I think there's like technically 3, but let's be honest.
So they're in the suite.
They're in the
suites, the master suites.
They're under master suites. But thank you, and as always, please don't forget to collect your cheese nibs from the chat so you can redeem them for whatever your heart desires. We have lots of fun things. Some of them I regret putting in there. All right, we're gonna take a quick break, and we'll be back. Oh, damn you, Snag. Doing the hydrate.
It's an easy one.
I'll do it.
Since we actually have cans, we can.
I already changed it to map screen though before you said you did that.
Fair enough.
We'll do it. We'll be back after a quick break for game number 3.
I'll say now.
Okay.
Banana meter.
Banana meter. Yeah, I know. We're back. Sorry for the lack of any kind of music or anything in between. But
No entertainment.
no entertainment at all. My voice meter hates me. My Bananarama. We're going to Infernal Shrine. Oh, I'm sorry. We're going to Battlefield of Eternity. Picked by. Pick this. Illidancing Queens. Because FC Hong Kong elected for first pick.
Ban out the May. Are we still gonna see Kel'Thas ban? Not his best map. Really not that good on this map at all. Could still see the Diva ban. Still a good hero. Maybe the Diablo's got the 100% win rate in this series so far. 2-0. Along with Greymane. Greymane picked game 1? No, he wasn't. Right? Oh, so they do ban the Diablo with that 100% win rate, getting rid of him. Leaving open maybe an ETC, maybe a Stukov. Are we going to ban out the Stukov from Hong Kong this time? Yep.
Looks like it.
That's always fun when you get the games where even after the first round, you basically get respected ban the next 2 games, and kind of opens up. Because some of those priorities change on what you think is important to ban out. Maybe they're going for the neutral bans like the Chromies, the Divas, the tanks, and stuff like that. Specific heroes that might be good on the enemy team or the map, like the Greymane. But leaves open the Diva.
I'm awake.
Instant first pick. I'm going from 6 to 12. Says Linehouse.
I am super awake.
Anytime you're ready.
Opting for that Rainer race. Maybe if he goes Exterminator for that race, or just doing the ace in the hole damage. Plus it's good into the Diva, can knock him back. Same with the ETC.
Yeah, I was actually still looking at my settings to see if I can figure out how to fix this, but it's gonna have to wait till after the cast. JakeBot going back on that ETC, who I believe they had in game number 1. With some pretty good mosh pits, if I remember correctly, in that long match on Tomb of the Spooter Queen.
Yeah, and this map has a little bit more choke point. That's harder to get everybody because you have a lot more spread. It's a little easier to make a little concave pattern, so you get like 1 or 2 people. And a couple interrupts for that mosh pit now with the Joanna's Unstoppable and Vala if she goes the stun Rain of Vengeance. Yeah, OG says that's not Yrel. That is true. Blackstormer had played the Yrel 2 games in a row. Wanted to get something different.
Sometimes you just gotta play a new hero. Deckard being banned out. Stukov being banned out. Are they gonna ban their support? Ban all the supports.
Really? I mean, whether we played last time, we played Rhaegar last time. Yep. So ban out the Rhaegar. Game 2, we banned out all the tanks. Game 3, we're banning all the supports. Both teams have to pick their support still. I mean, Hong Kong also has to pick a support. So who's left? We still got Lucio. You got Anduin, Anduin. Who's the other top tier support? Holy cow! Anna hasn't been picked up.
Anna.
Wait, Anduin.
Anduin's up there. Anduin's pretty good. Even though his win rate says otherwise. Hey. Actually, I was looking at the win rates today for supports, and I was legit surprised to see who was up top and who was down below. But I have to always remind myself that those are solo queue Storm League.
Yeah.
And I think the supports are different when you play in a coordinated team environment.
Do we see the Imperious? Right. Does Yataro pick Imperious, or is he just gonna go with the cheap out and pick Artanis? Oh, or Thrall. Okay.
Neither.
Okay. Not bad, not bad. We got 3 roots coming out of Illidancing Queens. We got some micro stuns with Malfurion roots and stuns and silences. We always had the Diva Bomb for trying to get on top of that Chromie and the Thrall. Now, I wonder if we're going to see the Earthquake or the Sundering.
Yeah, I would imagine Sunder. Right?
I would like Sunder, but I think Sunder's always kind of a better pick, honestly. But Earthquake level 20 does kind of win games.
Sunder.
It's a shorter cooldown. It's a long stun. They're pretty squishy in the back line. And Thrall can honestly just 1v1, or like can just solo Vala and Sylvanas with Sunder.
Oh god, you're so boring when you talk like that.
I mean, you get the playmaker. You get the playmaker.
I'd actually really like Whitemane. I'm looking at the chat. I don't know if Whitemane is who you want in this draft, though.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, it's really only Diva gets on top of her, and I don't think Whitemane cares about that. But who's playing this game?
That's fair. We're not playing this game. We're just watching. All right, game number 3.
I just saw the video. You making you little jerk.
Yeah, blue team, Illidancing Queens, trying to get this victory, coming from behind after losing game number 1. We got Dax on Captain Pew Pew, Setstrin on Chromie, Tickbot on the ETC, Born to Shine on Anduin, and Yutari on Thrall.
And on the red team, we got Nematode on the Vala, Sylvanas on the, or Cake on the Sylvanas, Tiny Notai on Malfurion, Blackstormer on the Diva, and Ronin on that Joanna.
I'm sorry, that was great.
He's over here using the 30-second delay for his advantages. I can't do anything about it.
Jakebot dancing in the bush, I like it. I actually really want to see this. So Diva took, she took Liquid Cooling. Unlucky.
Is that not good?
I don't.
Isn't it like the main pick?
No, I think the main pick right now is Full Metal is the one I think of. What? Okay.
Full Metal with auto attack heals?
Yeah, I think Liquid Cooling probably has a higher pick rate. But I think Full Metal has the higher win rate. And in fact, I think both other level 1s have a higher win rates than Liquid Cooling, which obviously is kind of a curse when you're the highest pick talent at the same time. But yeah. That being said, Full Metal is really good when you are 1v1 in a lane for a very long time, like they will be on this map.
Thrall getting good damage, going with that Rolling Thunder, so he's going to be able to, whittle down that Diva a lot more, but uses up a lot of mana, whereas Diva has none. Because those type of heroes exist for some reason.
And then they buffed
that Blizzard thought was okay. Yeah, Blizzard likes to have these mana-less heroes be good.
Yeah, so like again, like what I like about Full Metal too is like you can use it on the waves, and they've been getting back health right now, and they still have the tap. It's obviously not as short of a cooldown, but I really like it when you're brawling 1v1 a lot. That being said, that's not the reality we're living in. They took Liquid Cooling, which is still annoyingly good talent because it means your well is up every 50 seconds.
Diva getting low, stepping up trying to get some of those globes, and Thrall's punishing her.
Does she want it? Oh, I wouldn't do it.
How's this bot lane look? So bot lane, we got 9 stacks on Chromie out of 20. She's gonna be finished with that pretty quick. We did get the Exterminator from the Rainer, so going for that race potential. Monster Hunter from the Vala, again, more race. But with seeing the rotations from Hong Kong, they were able to actually sneak down that bot camp, and they're probably gonna obviously rotate down to their own shamans, or rotate up to their own shamans. Try to whip that out really fast before the objective starts. I think they'll be able to get it right before the objective spawns. This might be perfectly timed from Illidancing Queen.
Yeah, Hong Kong was holding their camp.
They're not gonna get there in time. Both teams are gonna basically. They're now gonna be a second behind on what I don't know. They're perfect.
Yeah, I mean they're pretty.
So now it's super race. Super race.
Go.
Who goes faster?
Right? Who races faster? I think right now it's gotta be the Queens.
Oh, the double stun.
And they don't all get stunned by the Immortal. They still get the race.
Yeah,
though,
No, I mean, red team won. But only because they got stunned.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
I'd actually like. It's too bad Diva didn't have the bomb. It would have been really fun, like to secure the race. Are they gonna catch up? No. Are they?
They're not.
Okay.
No.
But this was one of those fun moments when you have a Diva and you actually just throw the Diva bomb into the Immortal, into your own Immortal as a defense, and then that's almost going to guarantee you the win as well. So hopefully we see that later on. Now knowing that Hong Kong has this race, they might try to probably always do it. Let's see how that plays out.
Right.
But both the Vala and the Chromie aren't fully stacked yet, so things could change once they get stacked.
They'll get there. I believe in them.
I don't know. Right now it's a pretty boring game so far. TBH.
How dare you? Diva's in this game.
Compared to the first 2 games, like
it's early. We're at level 6. We're at level 7.
I know, but like the first objective and nobody defended. I mean,
both teams were just feeling each other out, trying to see whose race peen is the biggest. And now they know.
Race peen.
Is that not what it's called?
I guess it is.
Oh, I should turn on my cat cam during the game, obviously.
Ooh, I like this though. They saw Sylvanas up top just briefly, I think, from Thrall, and so they're actually just gonna push into a fort. Thrall's gonna have okay. If Sylvanas kept pushing here, I think they might. Because I think Thrall would have a hard time pushing this. They do have Sylvanas. They honestly, if Illidancing doesn't respond to this, they lose fort. Looks like they are backing up. Okay, now they're gonna start rotating.
This Diva build is fascinating to me because they went Fusion Generator.
Nice backup from Hong Kong, realizing don't go too greedy. Basically, both teams evened out the structures there, taking both walls and wells. However, Hong Kong does have a little bit of the lead because they have that objective fort.
Yep. No, I'm sorry. I was just thinking in my head because like the Fusion Generator is usually paired with full metal, but they didn't go full metal, so I'm really confused by their build.
What does Fusion Generator do? Why does that have to be paired with full metal?
While at full self-destruct charge, Fusion Cannon's bonus damage is increased to 75%. Full metal heals you based on the percentage of damage, or a percentage of damage that you do with your Fusion Cannons.
So basically, her auto attacks get better when she's at full.
Yes. And then when you pair it with the heal on your auto attacks, it's pretty good. Anyway, I
wonder if that gives her a lot of. I wonder what that adds to her race.
Yes, that is legit, and that's probably why it was taken. To your point, it does add a lot to her race, particularly because she is holding that bomb forever.
She is. But they're looking for. Now, Chromie does have her ultimate, which is that Slowing Sands.
Yep, they're in a choke point right now, but I mean, they're not really able to do anything on the side of Illidancing Queens right now. The Diva is actually distracting enough where she can just go forward and boop them, like right here. And not really.
This is where I want to see the Diva bomb. So I have the time. Yeah, there you go. No, that's going to give her some room to be able to win the race for Hong Kong. I like this play.
Yeah. No, they did a really good job.
That was great, honestly. That was exactly what they needed to do. Exactly what I wanted to see.
That was
using
exactly
the Diva as the distraction.
That is exactly what Captain Snag wanted to see in his hoots tonight. With some stick Diva bomb action.
sick delaying diva bomb action.
And that
The
is
most
actually
exciting thing.
that's how you flex your race e-ping right there.
Right. Be
Your
behind on the halftime and then win after halftime.
Right, because
Look at them,
you
they're
use
actually
the
going
diva
to
bomb.
push opposite lane.
Wow, with the Sylvanas. All right, I'm actually really liking FC Hong Kong's entire map play this game.
But they're not going to be able to get that bot fort as well.
But they got the top.
I guess really
I mean,
low.
that bot's
They probably can take it
almost
later.
dead.
Yeah, they can take it later.
Diva's still
Camps
harassing
available
them.
that they're
Oh
going to
no.
rotate to.
I don't think Blackstorm makes it out of this one though. That was a
Very
good medallion
acceptable.
though. We're still dead, but it was a good medallion.
Good effort, good effort.
A for effort.
We clap those.
Right. Still clap those.
Okay.
We still clap those.
Ooh, look at this. Illidancing. Get that kill. Going to the, invading the camp.
Mm-hmm. Immediately going.
These guys, I mean, like, they make a mistake and then they capitalize on it. I mean, honestly, they make so much better decisions than a lot of other teams that we've seen on higher divs.
Right? I'm like super impressed. I mean, like literally, the only thing I'm seeing differently is it's the mechanical portion for these teams. Because I think I think their overall shot calling or map awareness and everything is actually really good.
Yeah, I mean, like, the only difference there is, like, there can be an argument made where instead of going for that camp, you actually just go for structure damage and you take that bot fort instead.
Right.
Like, that could be argued.
That's fair too.
It also could be defended and then, you know, not lose somebody. But, so it's not that big of a deal. You'll be able to fight over this next Shaman camp, which looks like now Hong Kong, being upset that theirs is stolen, going to go for the invade. See the slowness hands there, so they know people are there. And they're going to go for the full invade.
ETC still bottom.
No diva bomb. This is a hard one to take.
Oh,
Mosh
is he gonna
pit's
slide
available.
in? Not. Oh, does he get the
no,
mosh?
oh!
He does get a mosh right there. And light
With the
bomb
light bomb.
goes off. Everyone is not moving. 3 people dead. Thrall going to die. And do they get to the Vala? Because she has like greed on her health that you kill her.
Thrall going to not live.
Well, I wasn't sure if Thrall was going to kill her or
Yeah.
not. You know what I mean? It was like,
Right, I know.
which
That's why it's funny. 'Cause I think I did that last
gonna
time where you're prepping the sentence.
the camp they stole though did get some pretty. I guess it got some
They're
pretty.
actually gonna get that fort.
Yeah, they are.
Oh,
not-
yeah. This one ranged
Wait.
minion. Okay, they get it.
Go minion, go, go. I'm glad we watched that instead of watching the race. That was good.
What are you gonna watch in the race?
I mean, I think they were all rotating back to it. All right, that Vala though is pumping out a lot of damage in these team fights right now, and that was a great little stun onto Chromie, blocking her down.
Yep.
And yeah,
I
goodbye.
always forget how much damage Paula
Aspect.
does. Like, 'cause she's been kind of out of the meta, but she still is like one of the highest DPS heroes, like from ranged. I think she is the highest DPS hero from range, honestly.
I think so.
We got a bomb over here.
And again,
delay.
like
they need to.
this delay of Johanna and Diva is actually pretty disgusting.
So the first objective went to Illidancing Queens, right? And they, yeah,
No.
because they pushed. Has Hong Kong gotten every objective?
Hong Kong got the first one. Illidancing Queens got the second, I believe. Wait.
Okay.
Did they?
So Illidancing Queen is technically up in experience, but not by much.
Did they get the second?
But
I don't-
I think Hong Kong has gotten all of them. But I don't know. I,
think
feel like
you're right.
Illidancing
I
Queens
think you're right.
is going to get those big
that was a good-
moshes.
Yeah, that was a really good condemned by the Johanna, keeping them all together. Not able to get any follow-up though. And this Immortal is looking for looking for wall damage. Do they
But they have the
get
Chromie and the... No, they have
Yeah.
Chromie and Rainer. I think it'll go down. As long as nobody
They
dies
do
to
have
the
Diva
stuns.
Bomb though still. Nice little condemn again. Like, look at all that damage the Diva is actually doing too, because it's spread
Yeah.
a little bit. There's the bomb.
Oh,
Oh,
no!
Not quite getting the mosh pit. And excuse me, but I'm pretty sure this keep is actually about to go down.
Now it is.
No, how dare you? How dare you question me?
How-
I can see the future.
Excuse me. Yep. Uh-oh. Going in. She's going for all the
I
big
mean,
damage.
they're really low.
Oh,
Like,
she's going to get it.
Yeah. I'm
That
actually
was a nice
surprised
little delay on that
the
take
more the
on
team
a
didn't
Haunted
go
Wave.
in. Cake Cake knew.
I don't think they were expecting him to. Yeah, I don't think Illidancing was expecting Sylvanas to take that hunting wave.
What's the saying about Cake? Like he can have a slice.
You can have your
Cake.
You can have your cake and eat it too.
Yeah, I mean that's what he felt. Right, the cake felt like they could have it right there.
Yep.
All of
They
it.
take their cake.
They took it. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that. I'm not gonna lie. I was trying to formulate it in my head, but I don't think chat. I'm sorry. I don't think it got there. I don't think I got there ever in my brain. FC Hong Kong though doing a really good job again controlling the map, taking all the camps. Like this feels like game 1 with how they're playing this map.
Yeah, they're definitely in control. Honestly, with the D.Va and the Joanna delays have been really helpful, and the right
Look
team
at this
fights.
stockpile.
Illidancing Queen, I mean, like, even after Illidancing got that amazing 4-man mosh with Light Bomb combo, I mean, Hong Kong's just been able to keep up the pressure. Look at this. They're looking, even Talontiers, but they're still looking aggro. They want it. They're hungry.
Yeah. They're hungry.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
What did he just
How did that
from?
happen? Is that from Chromie? And then Rainer pew-pewed from the side? What? Yep. What?
Black Stormer. So okay.
That was so close. That was really interesting. I mean, Thrall died too during all that. Malfurion went down so fast.
Yeah, I think the standing still just long enough to do Twilight Dream, like, ate so many Chromie hits.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, the DPS is in a better position for Hong Kong to race this Immortal since they since Illidancing Queen had to back, and this is gonna reach halftime pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Plus D.Va DPS outside of mech.
Actually, I think the mech is better now.
Really?
Oof. I think so. I'd have to look. Particularly with the build she went though, especially if she's not at full right now, but she's at full charge, and it's probably definitely better. But I think it might be better now. I really want to check that now. Maybe not.
Ultimate's all up except for Hyperion.
Yeah, D.Va getting really low, losing her mech again. That's a pretty good, easy pew-pew right there, right? Yeah, get a couple, get back in there a little bit.
But the thing is that there's now going to be 2 catapults building up on top lane. Hong Kong has plenty of time on the Immortal health to race this. They're going to Illidancing is going to send the Rainer off to help whittle down some of that health, which is going to tell Hong Kong to like start moving in.
Oh, Vala getting deleted by the Chromie.
Yeah, the upside, the 1v1.
Yeah, respect it, I guess, because Earthquake goes down, Cake is stuck in that, and they're going to be able to, they do get out a little bit. Well, did they use any other, did they take the unstoppable? No, they just have a medallion. I don't think I saw a medallion get picked there, used there.
This is still enough. Like, they're now catching up. Rainer is going to catch up on that health, moral health. Thrall going to help out, and the rest of the team from Hong Kong is going to, lick their wounds in lane and tapping the wells. But there's still catapults pushing onto core. And they don't really have anybody really that well at clearing that lane. I think they're going to opt to maybe not clear it because they figured the Immortal is on that lane, so they don't need to clear it as much. But okay, they are going to send Thrall.
Yeah, they have to get at least the catapults. All right. They need to get this fort. I would imagine they want a little bit more than that, but Thrall is still not with them. So there's a 5v4 in favor of Hong Kong, and they are really...
Chromie damage.
Yeah, the Chromie damage, but they are still whittling down that Immortal. There's more Chromie damage. Able to get the mech into bomb mode. I really need to look up that
into bomb mode.
You like that? I mean, it's the best mode for the mech, I think, once you have to depart from it.
Big Mosh?
Damn. Oh, nice shield. Nice shield. But there's the follow-up. I can't think so. Whatever. Missed. We got... That Vala is stuck in the Stolen Sands, though. She goes down along with the mech. 1-for-0 trade, and... Wow. Sorry, my phone is, like, blowing up right now, and I'm pretty sure it's because of the debates going on right now.
We got more important things to talk about.
We're watching some quality hoots.
Way more important things. So, with that kill, gonna get this fort pushed back in, use their numbers advantage. What if they're gonna? They do check it, but not gonna get there in time.
Check it. We got something happening.
When did bot fort die? Did they push into it?
Bot fort died with the camp. Yes, they had a camp.
Okay, that's what I thought.
During the, like, one objectives.
Yeah, during that fight, yeah, the ETC got pulled by the Anduin just with a sliver of health, able to save him, and then Chromie countered that chase with a big bomb damage on her version of bomb damage. Level 20s, we got the even bigger slowing sand.
Well, you mean level 18?
Well, her level 20.
That's her level 18. Oh. Oh boy. Oh boy. Are we just doing clear city right now? I thought are they looking for anything? They're looking, kind of considering things.
Repent before my wrath.
Oh, they're just start racing.
More race for the Dancing Queen. Yeah, they're on their first. Gonna force Hong Kong to kind of invade. Actually, they're not gonna invade. They're just gonna do their own race.
I think their race is better on Hong Kong's side still, even though they are down quite a bit.
Yeah, but now since I don't think that's enough to make up for that gap after halftime.
Yeah, right. I agree with that.
This is exactly even on experience. It's really going to come down to the same fight, honestly.
That's really crazy. All right, Illidancing looking to get the Immortal, and we have a full-on defense by the side of Hong Kong. The silence on the ETC, they are the first to go down this team fight, and that's a fully charged D.Va, and she does extra pew-pew damage right now with her little fusion cannons, and Thrall is desperately trying to get away. Anduin, meanwhile, getting killed by Cake in the back line by the Sylvanas. That's a 2 for nothing, and Hong Kong. Oh no. Okay. Okay. I was wondering if Chrome was about to get her killed there.
Yeah.
Get that. Wait,
almost.
They casually
really
get in
low.
the camp. By the way, casually get in the camp.
Just auto attacking. So that's gonna allow Hong Kong to now close that gap, and honestly, I
think they win this.
Gonna be a pretty healthy. Yeah. They get bot keep with this since bot keep wall. They probably will get bot keep.
I think they get bot
They have
keep.
Sylvanas.
I think this Steve. Okay, maybe they're not. Looks like they're not going to. They're just defending, but they can clear this lane real quick. Are they gonna clear this lane? No, they're not. Maybe they're gonna split push. What are they gonna?
They'll get there. I think you push with this. You have 20s.
I think they push with the 2, but I mean, I'm just thinking what they did early in the game too.
Yeah, but that's like when there's actually structures to push on the other lane. Right now, there's nothing to push in the other lanes.
Right, but
other
on the
than
same
a
end
core.
too, their top lane is already at the core in essence, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah, but like you run that risk of like you're fighting at core while your Immortal's pushing a keep wall. So like they can clear that pretty easily with just one person and 4 people that can defend 5 at a core unless they die. But level 20 is for everybody now. You know, with the big now this is the big deal because
there it is. ETC looking for the Mosh, and they're gonna get the Sylvanas down so very quickly. And I think the Mosh. Oh, he still got it. He still got it. Light bomb goes out. Not able to connect on anything. The D.Va yeets away from her mech as is tradition. ETC still has Mosh pit. 3 individual Mosh.
Oh, but nobody dies.
No one able to secure a kill. And I like how Vala, she didn't have her ult yet at the time. But she's just like casually pew-pewing down to the ETC during all
Yeah. Sometimes that's the
D.Va's
play.
not
Just
gonna
kill the
make
person that's moshing.
That did not go in the favor of Illidancing Queens, but they did get a keep defense out of that. So I guess it wasn't the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, honestly, like I was expecting a 3-man mosh there to actually go a little bit better, but they got all of the tanky people in the mosh, and then the death mosh also just got the D.Va again.
Yeah, technically that is true. They did a 2 for 1.
Yeah, so it still worked out.
Right, so it's still in their favor. All right, this camp being taken by FC Hong Kong.
Uh-oh. Joanna's in trouble.
Joanna is in trouble.
Oh, okay. Was able to evade the wolf.
Woof. Is that?
That's how it goes. Yeah.
That's how it goes. Okay. I don't know.
10 seconds till decent versus. What else can they do? Kind of just, oh yeah, they're basically gonna kind of try to keep Hong Kong to chase them around. Is what they want.
Immortal spawn. They should get this camp real quick.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, they're not really going to be. It's basically just kind of keep your lanes pushed in. Make sure you have enough time.
Yeah.
12 to 9 kills.
22-minute
But no mosh pit available
These
yet.
teams know how to play long-ass games.
Yep.
There we go. They're looking. Right?
Reset.
We're looking right here. ETC's looking.
Mosh is
He's
up.
got 2 seconds.
Oh.
1 second. Silenced. There. Okay, he's looking again. He's rooted.
No diva.
So
He's
much
been CC'd
damage
so
is
much.
going everywhere. I mean,
Earth and
I
shields,
think
by the way.
the threat of Mosh, kind of, you can
Scared
tell
them. Yeah.
FC was like afraid to hard commit, and Illidancing Queens just let that work in their favor, killing 3 of their members. Is this? I don't know. They're gonna
This
be
should be
back and forth.
100% immortal.
This is game.
Honestly, I would like to see them like keep just Rainer or something, or maybe just Chromie on the immortal, and then push a fort, like or push a keep. So that way they can guarantee the keep dies without the immortal, without the other team getting a bunch of immortal damage.
I concur.
But
I would like to see.
But
them
this is the
have
safe
gotten a
play.
keep with this.
Yeah, I mean they'll get a keep with it. This is a full health immortal, but now they have given the opportunity for Hong Kong to fully res without any loss of structure yet until the immortals show up. Oh, they were trying to aggro the shaman camp. Didn't quite get there.
Okay, so here we go.
Not everybody's gonna be up. This is another 5v5, basically full health immortal. This is a 24-minute immortal. This thing will chunk a building so
Everything.
fast. Honestly, this might still be a game anyways.
They have Light Bomb, they have Mosh, they have obviously Sandstone and stuff. But
I
on
think
the other side,
yeah,
they
Hong
have
Kong
everything
almost
as
needs
well.
to wipe them. I think.
JakeBot waiting in the winds, waiting for that Mosh engage, I presume. And oh, okay, I thought FC's about to walk through that choke. I was like, oh no, don't do it. Oh no.
I think he just showed himself in that bush.
He did. But again, the threat, like they're not able to defend the keep at all or get any.
Yeah, they really don't want
to
to step up.
They're afraid, and I don't blame them. I'd be afraid too.
I mean, this immortal will chunk the core. Like they might be giving them too much room. There's like basically no really that important of ultimates being used by the Dancing Queen yet.
I think once these
For either
go
side.
off, yeah, they're looking. They gotta be looking for the hard engage right now.
Okay.
Oh no, ETC! He has Death Mosh, and Vala leapt into it by mistake. Oh no! Did she get away? She goes down.
But immortal is still chunking.
Yeah, the immortal. This is GG. That immortal's not gonna go down in time.
Yep.
Wow. Oh my goodness, this is a 25-minute game. That was so close. GG's. Illidancing Queens comes away with the victory.
Yeah, I
okay.
mean,
Oh, yeah, sorry, go ahead.
no, you go.
I was gonna say like this is an intense series. That's all I was gonna say.
Yeah, I think it was very close, honestly. And both teams, I mean, they looked like they were going to be close. I think they both have positive win rates right now. They're 6-2 on maps and 4-2 on maps. So, going to be even teams, and like they definitely looked even the whole way through. I mean, the team fights, like game 1, you had the big wombos from both teams. Game 2, you had the both kill comps from both teams. Game 3 here, I mean, it was basically poke wars on BOE. Really good defense, basically winning 3 immortals in a row for Hong Kong, and then 2 immortals, but they were the late game immortals, which were the important ones for Illidancing Queens to get the win.
Yep. All right. Let's see if anyone from the Queens wants to do an interview. Actually, we can go back. We can go to the map screen real quick, but we can actually go to the caster screen because we're using OBS Ninja tonight. All right, let's go to our usual lobby. The usual.
I didn't take notes on questions I wanted to ask.
Oh, I have no notes for questions I want to ask. Hey, there he is. Dax, welcome and congratulations on your 2-1 victory.
Thanks, fellas.
The Rainer God. 2
I
games.
wouldn't go that far, but he's just fun to play.
I don't know. 1-2 games with Rainer, 2-0. That seems
On Captain Pew
seems
Pew.
pretty telling to me.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Um,
I don't keep track.
you have any questions you want to ask, Snag?
I have one question, but I want it to be at the end.
Damn it! All right. I have like
game one.
Yeah, I
with
have
the
no
wombo
good questions.
combo.
That's the problem.
How is that a wombo combo that you guys have done in the past? I was going through some of your scouting, a little bit, and I don't think I've seen the Maiev. Is this something that you guys are trying to whip out a little bit more? Do you guys like it?
I think we have our comfort picks on a lot of certain things. So, not to give too much away, but we practice things here or there to maybe break out later in the season in playoffs that we may need.
Wow. Or are we talking
just trying
playoffs?
to practice it out now.
Yeah,
no, exactly. They're looking ahead. They're like, oh, we got it.
Playoffs. It's like week 4.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, it's ambitious, man. You got it. If you're not looking at it, then you're not going to get it.
All right. What was game 2? That was the
game 2 was the Infernal Shrines,
where
everybody just died really quick.
Oh, Easy Bake
or like
Oven.
one person died.
That's the name of what I was thinking initially. So
okay, that's fair.
You didn't actually do that though. It was
the
Diablo APOC with the Entomb and the Bouncy Bounce Feast.
Wow. Yeah.
Again, you all seem very combo centric with your first 2 comps in games 1 and 2. Is that like just a favored play style or what?
If it's not broke, I don't think we're going to try and fix it. But I mean, anybody that's ever watched me cast anything at all whatsoever knows my love of the dirty bathtub.
Is that what you guys are calling it?
That's what it's called.
I
did see someone in chat
Feast,
that. Someone in chat did say dirty bathtub in there for that, so that makes sense.
Yeah. So now
the question is, do you only do the combos because you want to say the names while you're in draft?
Obviously, that's actually the only reason.
I mean, do you drive a Ferrari because it's comfortable, or do you want to drive a Ferrari because you like to drive a Ferrari? Or to say that you can?
I don't see how that was comparative.
That was a perfect example. It was a perfect.
The analogy works there.
Gibbs, you can't make us gab during an interview.
I like Tuna's question. Game 1 on Tomb. Why did you guys abandon JakeBot?
Actually,
you went to go delay their turn.
Yeah, that's a good question. So why did you guys? JakeBot got just completely left behind. He was fighting for you hard, and y'all just said nah.
So I think the call. So that's kind of what happened. Game 1 is the calls kind of. He got picked early game there, and then we were just kind of behind and just trying to catch up in Soak. And then that's kind of how we played the rest of that game, where we were just kind of trying and just let Soak come to us. And I think he was just trying to scout vision of the turn-in, and he may have just gotten caught out there. And unfortunately, that just kind of was the what happened there.
Just left him. Didn't even want to try to help.
Yeah, and unfortunately, why turn one small loss into an even greater loss?
All right, so you have one question you want to ask, Snag, right? Because I have only one more left.
My question was going to be: have you guys scheduled all your flex games yet?
Well, with Born to Shine on the team, there is no way that we can't do that. I think this was we have one this week, and then actually I think this was our one flex match, and then we have one more probably next week or the week after.
All right, that's good.
But they will be done. They will be done.
I was gonna say, I want you all to know, because I know there was some Twitter comments going back and forth about how we were gonna flame your team tonight.
Yeah,
we really didn't, because you all played better than I think we were expecting.
Honestly, you guys played better than a lot of Div A, Div B teams that we
both teams did. To be clear, both teams played better than.
I will flame Nexus Cats all day, and I feel like you guys definitely.
I think you guys played better than Nexus Cats have played the last few times we've cast.
Definitely.
I'm just saying, I can't flame what's not broken.
Right.
If you're driving a Ferrari, why would you flame the Ferrari?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying, man. Are you gonna drive a Ferrari just because it's comfortable? No, you're gonna tell people that you drive a Ferrari because
you're
driving a Ferrari.
Any sense whatsoever. I don't know.
You know what? 60% of the time it works every time, and then that's just what we're doing here.
All right. Well, I hope you. How are you? How's your team doing when you guys go play Storm Division every day when you queue up for that? I'm just curious.
It's hit or miss. It's Storm League. It's we're not in Storm
No,
Division, but we'll do Storm League.
Storm League.
It's just kind of a clown fiesta. I mean, with quarantine, we just got random people, come against some good 5 stacks, and then people that are kind of fail. So
Born.
it's just that up and down of Storm League.
Yeah, I know. I was just trying to get you to say Storm Division incorrectly because you say that all time wrong on Edge.
It's better than me saying Div S like the first week, I think.
I know, right? That was terrible. I think Born. I think there was one. I don't want to say flamey comment, but there was one thing that we did kind of joke about with one of your things you did during the match. I forget where it was, but on the whole, you all played really well, so it was hard to flame.
I'm trying to remember what it was.
I
don't want to give it away, but
yeah,
I'm excited to see it.
I feel like it was on Stukov in game 1, but I think most of it was like everything was still pretty good across the board. Anyway, before we let you go, any shout outs you'd like to make or anything you'd like to say before we let you off on your merry way?
Sure, I'll start with you guys. Thanks for picking up the cast. Look forward to looking at the VOD review here, looking at all these spicy comments from you guys, and then that way I can still meme board the rest of the season with whatever you have to say about Stukov. Secondly, shout outs to FC Hong Kong. Scouting them out was difficult. They played a lot of good things well, and we knew it was going to be a long drug out fight into that one. But yeah, props to them. Keep your heads up. I think they're going to do great things for the rest of the season. And then after that, shout outs to the team. Everybody doing their part, showing up, pushing their buttons properly, and, just staying a cohesive unit compared to what we were last year as a new team. This time we can kind of get comms back in order and kind of swing matches in our favor.
Cool. Thank you for coming on for the interview. By the way, just so you all know, the stream did cut out in game 1 fairly early on.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think I saw it in chat. Yeah.
Which sucks.
No worries. It happens. It happens.
But yeah, other than that, congratulations, GG, and good luck to your team for the rest of the season.
Thanks, lads. Good night.
All right. Any final thoughts, Snag, before we head off? I think so I will just say,
where are we going next?
Oh wait, I do have to do a hydrate for Bumble. I think that was like an hour.
Oh yeah, I think we did it a couple times, and Gibbs did something.
Gibbs did a dab. You're right. So we gotta do that real quick. Actually, we have a hydrate for Hirobi as well. So let me do that real quick. All right. So always on Thin Lemons. I like that name. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. And before we head out, we're going to head out on a dab, Snag, as requested by...
Are you going to be able to do that with your hands? You can dab and press the cancel button at the same time?
Fuck no. But we're going to do it anyway. We're going to do it to the pre-scene, kind of. Anyway, thank you all for joining us in the Mouse House this evening. And we are casting again, Snag and I, on Thursday. We have 2 matches coming up. Do I have to look at the calendar? I have a calendar on my thing, and I forgot to pull it up while I was talking through all this stuff. But it's 2 matches. One's at 5:30. One's at 7:30. First one's a Division C East matchup between 2 teams, and the Division E matchup between 2 teams. And I was really hoping while I was talking like that Snag would be looking it up for me, but he's clearly not. So
I am looking it up, but it's not on our bot.
I'm going to the channel. Because my channel, I have a schedule on there, don't I? Where's the schedule button?
I only see us assigned to 1 game on Thursday.
False.
Unless we're just picking up a random game.
We have Nexus Cats versus Protectors of Ire. That's a Division C East matchup at 5:30 Pacific time. Then we have the Baddest Dudes versus Bull Moose Party, Division E matchup, 7:30 Pacific time. And tomorrow, for those of you that are interested, myself and Crow will be casting in-house CCL hopeful scrims or matches, and we're doing that for the upcoming CCL League. So we'll be doing that for a 3-hour block, starting at 5 Pacific tomorrow.
That should be fun. Hopefully, you guys go. Endorse that cast and see some players and do some stuff for Linehouse and Crow. Should be fun. Crow's coming out of retirement to do some cast.
Yeah, I mean, it's mostly for those players that are trying to get their name out a little bit, so the scouts can get some data on them, so they know they have a better chance of being drafted. Hopefully.
Yeah.
So anyway,
but talking is always good as long as some talking is happening. But yeah.
Yeah.
How's it going?
With that being said, we're gonna dab our way out of here. Thank you for watching the Mouse House, and you all have a wonderful evening. Are you ready to dab, Snag?
Okay, on 3.
Yeah. On 3. 1, 2, 3. And we're out.
Now I gotta see which direction